It turns out, if you're a big fan of Alex Jones, you might be getting poisoned. Independent testing done by the Center for Environmental Health found high levels of lead in 2 of Alex Jones InfoWars products. Tests found that 2 supplements sold on Alex Jones InfoWars store contained significant levels of lead, well in excess of California Proposition 65 limits. Lead is a dangerous chemical, well known to have devastating developmental impacts on children. Crucial but less well known are its effects on men, including sperm damage, heart disease, and high blood pressure. One of Alex Jones' products tested had more than 6 times the daily limit under Proposition 65. The chemical was found in the Infowars Caveman Paleo Formula and the Info Wars Myco-ZX supplements. So I find this news story fascinating. I'm someone that tries not to alienate certain audiences. So even if you happen to be a conservative, and I may not agree with you on probably anything, my hope is that you can still watch me and understand where my view is coming from. Now, when it gets to Alex Jones and his audience, I don't imagine there's much crossover with my audience. I just don't see people watching Alex Jones and then watching me. But the thing with this audience is that if you actually believe the things that Alex Jones spouts, and you're not just watching him for entertainment, but you actually think that Sandy Hook was a false flag operation, just as one example, then maybe you're taking these supplements. So there is tons of evidence now that lead has a history of showing its negative effects on people. And not just the things I mentioned, but also in terms of crime rate. So a lot of the more recent research into lead was spurred by economist and housing consultant Rick Nevin, who showed that there is a clear correlation between levels of lead in gasoline versus the crime rate. So as lead started to get removed from gasoline, the crime rate came down. And sure, you could say that correlation does not equal causation. Just because lead levels came down around the same time that the crime rates came down doesn't mean that there is a direct connection between the two. But there is now enough evidence to show that, yes, there is a connection. Leaded petrol was removed from British engines later than in North America, and the crime rate in the UK began to fall later than in the US and Canada. Lead theorists say that data they've collated and calculated from each nation shows the same 20-year trend. The sooner lead is removed from the environment, the sooner crime will begin to fall. Dr. Bernard Gesch says the data now suggests that lead could account for as much as 90% of the changing crime rate during the 20th century across all of the world. So when we talk about higher lead levels leading to higher crime rates, what we are really talking about is a lack of impulse control and a dumbing down of people. So if lead directly leads to higher crime rates, it means it also leads to people with less intelligence, less of an ability to see how their actions may affect them down the road. And these sorts of behaviors describe Alex Jones pretty well. If you've seen his show, he looks like a guy that suffers from a lack of impulse control. So, I don't know, I don't think Alex Jones is knowingly selling lead to people, because it's possible he's on his own supplements. Now, if you are on those same supplements, please stop. Go anywhere else. There are many supplements, many websites, many companies that sell supplements that are real. Alex Jones is a news actor. Or maybe he's honest. But regardless of his intentions, he isn't a guy that looks like should be selling anybody's supplements. Okay? Get your supplements somewhere else. And please, save your brain.